I could find. Good afternoon. What is up? I'm Stowe. I got XY, and we are coming in hot. No gym today. You just have us just blaring into
what is up?
What is up?
Hi.
What's up?
We were like mid convo, and then they rolled the intro. They're never gonna let us do this without Jim again, dude.
I know. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they're letting us do it now without Jim. It seems extremely precarious. Florida man's trying to talk copper. I don't know a thing about copper, Florida man. I'm sorry. I cannot help you. Hey, Omni. How's it going?
Nick. Yeah, I'm in that secret trading desk that Stowe was talking about, where everyone wears robes. So it's gotta be hidden, man.
The Illuminati desk. So I've been trying to stay long off of this 905 spot. They just ticked me out again. I'll try to get back in this. I've just basically been trying to stay long off of the 900s and then tightening up my stop. And yeah, that's all I've been doing today. How about you? Anything cool?
Got a short scalp into that long scalp when they failed new low a day.
Nice.
And then the higher low long, which that made a new high a day, but I only took 20 points off of that. So don't get it confused. I wasn't that much of a banger, but
don't get it twisted.
2 for 3 is good enough for me. Yeah. So I'm chilling right now. Of course, the market, tests the highs, tests the lows, find that there's nothing outside, and just gives us this nice little range.
Yeah, world's fairest price today. Again. There's been some cool divergence. So it might seem like I'm getting in early in the middle here, but this is actually the bottom of the ES range, and it keeps coming down and kicking off the 71, 72 area.
Yeah, it's a little harder to get into things. I mean, earlier in the day, it was super clean. The rotations just like they played.
Yeah.
Easy to get into the moves. Now it's not as much. So.
Yep. I took quite a few licks at getting along off of like 850 area, I think, earlier in the session. So I'm still a little red.
850.
I think so. Yeah, it was down here.
That was all the way down. Oh yeah.
Yeah. This mess. I got stopped out to the tick on this first one, and then it ramped, and then took me a second to get into it on the retry.
Oh, that's the one where I was like, "Still, you gonna cover that?"
Yeah, I did.
That one, right?
I did eventually.
You did better than me. I only took 20 points. So,
I mean, there's not much range today. I mean, what are we looking at? 100 points?
Yeah, it's not much range, but at least in the morning, like when they went and liquidated down and then rebitted it from the new low, at least it just kind of happened. They didn't really drag their feet much, which made it easier for me because I hate holding on to stuff. So those were like really nice. And then the actual grinder all the way to new highs. Yeah, I messed that one up.
It's been kind of, I don't know, painfully stupid. Some of these moves, like I don't know. This there's been so many V's. This isn't like good. This is proper like pain chop right now.
Pain chop, yeah, that's a new one.
So
there's chop, and then there's pain chop.
Yeah, there's definitely pain chop.
Yeah, I liked the morning moves down and up. To me, were way easier because the footprint left a bunch of imbalances. I like to target that.
Yep.
So And then afterwards, dude, the market is moving so efficiently. There's honestly, after that move to the new low, and then they reclaimed a higher low, there's not a single imbalance move. It's just grinding through the prices.
Yep.
So there's no, it's hard to find pace.
Oh, I've found it, and it's
it's not the one we're looking for.
The problem is that I have found the pace, and it sucks. $1,000. But I keep waiting for this. I don't know. There was a bunch left up here. I saw this overnight high getting run, and we got so close to it. I don't know. I might be operating on a not just a spite fill, but like a spite bias. I might have created a new problem today called spite bias, where we almost ran the overnight high. And
it's like it's like if you had a Substack, you'd put out 2 plans. All right, this is my plan, and then this is the spite plan.
Spite bias plan. Not financial advice, but it's spite advice. And if you're interested,
yeah, it's crazy that not even the overnight stats. ES was like 1 tick short, right? ES is 1 tick short from overnight high. Like this is
right.
Revenge trading gets a bad rap. Yeah, it's misunderstood, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to do a lot of that.
Jokes
on Thursday.
What's Thursday? What are you going to revenge trade on Thursday?
Well, the only thing to do at the casino is revenge trade, right?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, chat. I'll be back in Vegas Thursday to Sunday. Luckily, I made all my money yesterday and some today. So, the bankroll just grew bigger.
Nice.
The bankroll yeah. One day, me and Stowe we're gonna link up, and I think Kane wants to link up too.
I might just look at flights this weekend. I might
just
show up at the
something
Venetian and see what happens.
Messed up. What's up, so?
I said I might just show up in Vegas and start looking for you.
Dude, I'll have my host come get you. It's all good.
Cool.
Yeah. Stowe volunteered me. There's this like a meetup, right? Stowe volunteered me to stay with him at the Hard Rock, was it?
Yeah. That's right.
I found out because he told someone else that I'm staying at the Hard Rock with him.
Yep. I just got us a king bed. I hope that's cool.
That's cool. What do you think? I'm scared?
Single king.
That's cool.
I mean, we're not going to be hanging out in the room very much. I mean, I'm going to be on those tables doing work.
We'll take turns.
I'm not leaving until the trip is free. But that's they told us we were going to have a meetup in. The first thing I did was like casino near. That's perfect. Found it. We're good.
Oh yeah, matching sweatpants. Leo's confused. No, it's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah. It's quite literally what it sounds like.
Leo, you're welcome to join us. There's room. I mean, I can get the king suite with the pull-out couch if you want to hop on the pull-out couch.
Yeah, we got room for Big Cat. Leo. Nick's invited. Robin, why can't it be both? Both can be true. Yeah, I think backstage is gonna cut our audio if we keep talking about this.
We're just talking about having fun. Just a couple guys.
It's a skeleton crew this week, so we're going rogue. Jim's not here to stop us.
Yeah, well, they can't sample anything that I say that's ridiculous. So it's just
all bets are off.
Free for all.
It's Stowe Unleashed this week. Tune in every day, guys. It's Stowe Unleashed. They can't stop him.
Hey, Omni, what's up, buddy? Con's in the house. Con feels a sell-off coming. All right. Well, that tracks because I'm long.
Uh-oh. Hey, you're almost at TP. You know what's crazy?
What?
We're always going on about like, every time we get in the green room, it's Stowe's already in a trade, right? What's extra crazy is, guys, look where his entry is. It's literally in the middle of the day's range at the POC.
Pretty goofy, pretty dumb. But I mean,
but he can't stop making money. This guy literally can't
it comes
stop.
down. I got in on the right side of the V.
Yeah, no, honestly, I joke, but that's coming off of a absorption right there.
Yeah,
they did do a little trappy trap.
I wish Leo would get this stupid OR mid out of here today.
Just delete it. I don't even have it on my chart, and it doesn't give me any problems. It just it does that for people who have it on the chart.
Oh. Yeah, we kicked off of it, so I assume we're just gonna cruise back.
How you doing today?
All right. Had I not taken 3 shots at that low, I think I would be about even on the day. I was prepared to lose today, so I'm mentally prepared to have variance come back on me today. So I had a very, very big day yesterday. So I kind of think ahead. When I have a big day, I'm like, all right, that was great. Probably going to lose tomorrow. And that's kind of the first thing I say to myself at 4:01 when I'm off the chart. And that way I'm set up to not get annoyed when that actually happens the next day. And if it doesn't, then that's a bonus.
That's good practice. I learned at some point that big green days lead to big red. And so I just take it as like, hey, look, we did great. The market gifted us, and we get to chill now before you get in over your skis. So that's how I do it. It always just, I don't know, it's crazy. Outlier this way and then outlier that way.
Yeah, it turns out you can scale up on your losses too.
Yeah.
Try really hard.
It's like a literal reversal. Yeah, so I chill out. It's always, if I have a big green day, I'm chilling, super light, or just taking the week off. Yeah, when everything goes right, you're just like, about to run into a wall.
ES has kicked off its previous month high 4 times now. But this 70 buyer is still standing here.
Hey, so what'd you do with that runner earlier on the end of your morning stream? Did you trail it at all, or was it just like...
Actually, I added again. I bought down here.
Did you really? I thought you were kidding with me.
No. I added and then I got out, and then I bought back in here, and then I added again at 895, and then scaled here. I left 2 on, and they came back and stopped me out. So I was being very greedy here, and I was also making a sandwich right here. So I missed this part.
You keep making those expensive sandwiches.
I know. That was a stupid sandwich to make, but I really needed to eat something. And I was like, I need to peel myself away from this desk before the show starts. So yeah, that's an excuse.
Yeah, I was messaging Stowe after the stream, and the runner, it's already... I was like, Stowe, the runner is literally it's half the day's range already. Are you gonna at least trail that thing? And he just goes, okay, adding.
That's like, that's I mean, sometimes you gotta... There's a lot of different ways to fade your friends, and that's one of them.
He takes it in a very extreme way. Hey, what's up, Norse? Yeah.
Hey,
big rotations in the morning were sick, and then it stopped being sick.
Yeah. Well, maybe wait till this 880 shows up.
Yeah, a lot of times if you find that the market, and I say this a lot, and I literally just said it an hour ago to OFL, if the market's making a lot of choices and then it finds the answers, it will stop doing things very quickly. So
yeah,
right, as the market went down, it tested up, said, I don't think so. And then it made a new low, and they said, yeah, I don't think so. Made the new high, said, I don't think so. So everyone's looking at the same info, like, we're not extending here, we're not extending there, then okay, we're just going to be stuck in this range. And then you trade the fairest prices there ever was.
Oh, there's a guy. There's somebody showing up. I mean, this 890 spot I was trying to buy. That was the spot I was trying to buy off the AM too, and it has proven to be a bid each time.
The open got pretty trapped up there. Some absorption. They just kind of lost it. I mean, they're probably just gonna at some point go at a Valley area low. Stowe's gonna get long. He's gonna make money.
I might get in right here.
Just wait. I don't think they can extend. I mean, what, they got an hour left.
Yeah. I wasn't quite. That was not very low. I keep getting myself in less than good positions. Like my fill sucks just enough. I'm like, all right.
To like inch the TP.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, it's hard to get anything today for me. The morning was awesome, and then it just got really unawesome. That's pretty much why I only got 20 points. I kind of had the idea, like, I think it's just going to be grindy. Took it off, and then it just grinded all the way through, and I'm like, oh, okay.
This 890 spot was like, it was also held up a ton. This is where like the big push from the initial pullback overnight was too. And it was also like a bunch of highs from Monday.
Mm-hmm. They did trap sellers right under the 880s.
Yeah.
So we do have that info. It's funny you said that your entries are just a little off base, and now it's like going towards a TP. Like, oh wait,
see what I mean?
Should we turn? Should we turn?
Yeah, it's not great. It's not awesome. I didn't want to get in too aggressively down here. Yeah, but it's gonna cost me that fill. There's some dude on the offer that's playing super fun.
There's a 50
right
lot
now.
at 05.
Yeah, you just keep. I mean, he got filled at 03 too.
So they're filling him.
Yeah.
I think they'll fill this guy. I mean, they're still inching towards it. So, what's your TP at?
It looks like 909.50.
09.
Yeah.
VWAP has completely flanned out.
I know.
Well, ES approaching value area low.
That's the only thing that is getting me in a little ahead of these lows is just where ES keeps. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that can take. I don't know if it can handle a fifth test or whatever it's about to be down there. Are we just going to determine this 55 lots cannot be filled? Are these the only 55 lots that can't be filled here?
Well, there's 50 on 05. Looks like they want to fill him now. And
Come
then
on.
A 50 just popped up at 890, which isn't cool.
He's waving. He's advertising. Hey, it's me.
They pulled him.
No, they filled him.
They filled him?
Yeah,
Did they fill it? Let me check the tape. Oh, yeah, they filled it. Hey, look at that.
Come on.
If you got in 2 points lower, you'd be out.
Right? You see what I mean?
Hello, XYZ. Can you show your position? I, like any person of sound mind, do not have a position here.
Yeah, only I am trading this like a maniac.
So yeah, this I can't position in value. If anything, it might be outside value. I'm waiting for that.
We might just be taking a 8-point scalp here. We'll see what's going to happen. If they can get above.
Clipped it.
It's thinking about it. They can't clip anything. It's great. I love it.
They actually said we can, quote, we can absolutely get clips this week.
Damn it.
In verbatim.
Verbatim. That's from the top.
That's from, yeah. Coming from the top rope. I don't know what that says. VDD. Sorry.
Yeah, this is taking too long.
Cool trade, huh, guys?
Cool trade.
It was right there, 2 points off, less than 2 points off. Looks like. Yeah, the ATR is 7 points on a 1 minute basis right now.
Yikes! What's the lowest?
If you had your TP at 7, you've gotten it.
What am I? I'm looking at 1.5 ATRs for my first TP here. You can't teach that, folks. Cannot be taught. This stupidity that you're watching.
It's high level quant stuff, guys.
Pull this offer. Come on. Get out of here.
Market said Stowe made too much money yesterday.
How are they?
Cool it. We've got to cool it.
They're absorbing this.
They're literally just going to refresh the offer right under your TP. Like, no, we can't let this happen.
I know they're in the chat.
I can't read that. VDD. I can't read that. I apologize. I have no idea what you're saying. Hey, what do you think has more edge? Nick's stop or your TP?
XY, do you find that people just start showing you random letters because you're Asian and expect you to know how to read them? Is that real? Yeah, surely you should know what this means.
What do you mean you don't understand? I said.
I had to look away from the chart for a second. I was like, what can't he read? What's somebody writing?
I can plug it in Google Translate or something. You can copy and paste. Yeah, production team, skeleton crew. They can't stop us. They can't stop us this week, guys.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, sorry. I have no idea what that is. So you're gonna.
It better not be a curse word. You're in trouble, VD.
You gotta speak to me in American.
You're wearing a Bass Pro Shop hat. I mean, how much more American can we be?
I only speak American. Yes, that is exactly correct.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, you could be out and about, right? And some, like, say an old Asian lady needs help, and she's speaking to me in Mandarin or something.
Okay.
And then I'm like, shaking my head, like, I don't know. She looks at me like, "What is wrong with you? What's your deal?"
Oh.
Hey, you got it.
I cheated. I brought it down. So I took 6 points on that instead of 9.
But yes, I apologize. You have to type that in English. Then we might be able to get to it. Hey, we got Dio Killer. Dio Killer. He's got to be in a trade right now, right? He's trading all the way till 2 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, yeah? Okay, that's right.
Now, this guy, I heard yesterday they were talking to Nick and Leo, talking about how much of a monster he is.
Nice.
This guy will literally trade 23 hours. And the other hour that they're closed, he's banging on the CME's door. Like, open this up.
Maintenance window. Let me in.
Let me in. I'll help you. I'll help you do the maintenance faster so we can open up.
Oh, that was a big push. It really swept big into that, and they ate it all.
Maybe stops break even after TP is good today. It's possible.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Where in Asia? I'm Vietnamese, so if you can speak to me in Vietnamese, I could probably read it. But anything else? Sorry.
Yeah, Asia's a pretty big place. I've heard, and there's several languages spoken there.
What do you mean? They just speak Asian? No, they just speak Asian. What are you going on about? You speak. I speak 2 languages: American and Asian.
I like how you get extra. You get with your when you get into the American accent.
Oh yeah,
you drag that. I like that.
I'm a red-blooded American. Ford F-150. Oh, they're typing
Is
to
that the
me.
funniest thing that's happened?
This is what happens when they're not around to rein us in
That's
backstage.
true. That's true. That's true.
Look, now they're going on to Google Translate and they're typing to me in Vietnamese. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Reading Vietnamese takes me a minute to process. All right. JS.
Nick is the proper, Nick is the true embodiment of America.
I speak
He
it.
lives in Texas, has a truck.
Ford F-150. Or like those burger commercials. Man, they make them real American. They've got like the electric guitar going off, and it's like introducing, 2 patties, American cheese, and it's like there's eagle noises in the back. Yeah. Okay, so guys, whoever's typing in Vietnamese, it's actually a little difficult. I can't read all of it. But JS, I've read 90% of what you're saying, but I can't put the other 10% together, so I have no idea what it actually is. I could speak it. Reading it, I learned how to read it through my mom not knowing how to type in American. And so when she texts me, it's in Vietnamese. And so through the years, I've had to slowly like kind of decipher it and phonetically sound stuff out,
Okay.
So not that good. But I can speak it fluently. And that's about it. So I do speak a little Asian.
Just that one.
Just
that one Asian language.
One of like 3.
Many of the other 3.
Do you ever get, hey, do you know so-and-so? Some random Vietnamese guy? No, where I live, there's tons of not just Vietnamese, but like all kinds of Asians. There's tons. It's been gentrified by Asians over the few decades. So that's not a thing anymore. Yeah. Maybe if I went somewhere else. I remember when I was in NOLA. And I was like, the token Asian. Like they'd see me and they're like, wow, look at that. It's like I'm in an exotic species, Just like looking at you.
Oh, that's good. That brings me great joy.
What kind of Asian? I'm Vietnamese. Yeah. So many tones. Yeah, I always explain it as like Vietnamese. Okay, it's easily, undeniably, top 3 ugliest languages of all time because it's so sharp sounding, right? And you always sound like you're trying to fight somebody, or you're really offended when you speak. And like the pitches go up and down. It's like very sharp sounding. So you could be just saying something totally normal, and someone else, they're probably standing there like, dude, what are you so upset about right now? And it's just the way it is, You thought I was Cuban or Mexican. I get Filipino a lot. A lot of people think I'm Filipino. Yeah, it's funny when I'm out and about and I hear Vietnamese. It's just so funny, man. You know what, guys?
I hate this drink.
You guys be Google Translate.
You better not be swearing at my friend, chat.
And if they were, we wouldn't even know about it.
True. Later tonight, I'm going through this whole chat and I'm going to translate everything. If I find out someone was swearing at my friend, I'm going to be so mad.
Faded Firmament. He says the language may be bad, but the girls are cute. Yeah. Where I live, there's a thing called ABGs. Why are you slowing down the market? JS, that's what he said. He said, why am I slowing down the market?
Yes. I mean, this is our fault. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness. You know what they typed out? What? You know what production typed out?
What?
A new high would be very encouraging.
Oh, really? That's great. Yeah, a new high would be so encouraging. Hold on.
Dude, these guys are making me Google Translate all of this. It's actually insane. Hello, Stowe. Here's a Vietnamese sentence for you. I hate these guys. I'm doing more Google translating than I am looking at the markets. This is the kind of day we've got, guys.
390.
Rosetta Stone. Hey, look, a trading question.
Oh, good.
Can you explain the trade, Stowe? What strategy?
The strategy is called somebody's been buying 890s this entire time. So I'm trying to also buy when price comes down and rejects.
So you want to be somebody.
Yeah. However, the ES divergence is getting now they're a little more lined up now. ES was at its lows when NQ was up here. So I was happy to be in a little early. Now I am less happy.
I think 890s. Yeah, there's a guy. So there's a 50 lot there, but there's a guy that's also adding 50 and taking it off and adding 50. It's kind of strange. It's messing with you, man.
There's lots of yeah, there's another 72 lots there.
Yeah, fat fish. The Vietnamese jeans, they're a little longer lasting. So it's like you age slower, I guess to say.
Oh, that's good for you. That's great.
Yeah, no, I can't complain. I can't complain. The only thing is you're short. So you win some, you lose some. So how tall are you?
6'1".
No way.
Yeah.
Dang, you guys are tall. I'm 5'1". I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm not 5'1".
Well, I mean, I'm 6'1", but I'm aging so fast, and my body is breaking down all around me as I approach the mid 40s. So it's a trade off. I mean, what's the use in being tall, anyways? Like, what are you grabbing stuff off of shelves for people? I guess maybe that's the primary purpose. I can't dunk. It's not like you can do stuff that you can't do.
You can't dunk.
5'5",
Yeah, I've got a buddy. He's my height. He's 5'8", I think. Pretty sure he's 5'8". He could dunk. He's actually
see what I mean?
He is a AmPro basketball player.
Maybe his parents loved him enough to buy him those How to Jump Higher shoes from Eastman magazine back in the day.
Those brand name jump higher shoes.
I forget what those were called, but you know what I'm talking about. There's a Seinfeld episode where Kramer was wearing them specifically. But yeah.
Jim says I used to be 6'1". Dude, I might be the shortest person on the MT Live show, man. Is anyone under 6 feet? Sounds like everyone's 6 something.
I think Leo's a little bit taller than me. I know Kane is tall too.
Whatever. I'll buy platform shoes. It's whatever. Minute ball. Yeah. So ball. Wemby.
All right.
Whoa. Chris is 5'8". Ah, we've got something. Yeah, cool. Even Nick is 6 feet. Yeah.
I mean, he got filled. It's 890, dude.
They filled the. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but there's no taper under him.
Nope.
Yeah. Kuzma. The Kyle Kuzma in the chat. Kuzma, do you know who Kyle Kuzma is? Dude, VDD, you're still typing to me in Mandarin or whatever that is. I can't read it, man.
I'm really stacking up the offer too.
Pratif. I didn't see anything. I got it. When I watch DOM videos, I can see absorption, iceberging, and reloading. Sorry, I missed this. On videos and everything else, but when it comes to live markets, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah.
It's getting spicy right now.
Especially with order flow, it's very different in live markets because one, it's slower, right? And it depends what platform you're on, but generally, that's not Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, generally you need screen time. And some platforms will offer like replay mode. You can replay the DOM. But you do need screen time to start to intuitively know what information is actually useful and what's not. So one trick that I ended up sticking to is when you do see the participants flooding in the DOM, whether it's market sell, market buy, just wait until the market decides what to do with them. So one way is if you see a lot of market sell, do they get forward progress? Do they not? If they get forward progress, you should get out the way and wait, right? Or you can look to get with them if you see buying coming in with no forward progress. Vice versa, if they don't get forward progress and price starts to drift away from them, and when it comes back, it's not as strong, then you can look for longs off of that. But I think the trick that you might want to adopt is to wait for someone to show their hand, which is market orders, and see what the market does with it, whether they are rewarded or they're not, and then you take your position. So I hope that helps. It's going to take a lot of screen time, but that's the way I'm operating on the DOM. I don't get in with absorption. I wait for the resolution of the absorption, because let's just say downside, they're absorbing, you still don't know that there's enough buy interest to hold that price, right? What if there's more sell interest, which is why they're hitting market? It's when price moves away from that area, then now I use that area as kind of like my gauge.
There we go.
And then from there, what does price do? Does it taper when it comes back? Do they continue to build? Yeah, you take it one thing at a time. I don't know if that made sense, but you can let me know in the chat. I'll try to elaborate. Yeah, you just got to see the matrix at some point, and it's going to take time. You got to be patient with yourself. Yeah.
I tried to look back at ES to see if it had done literally anything, and it has not.
See that it did nothing?
All right, cool. So it didn't move a single tick. Awesome. Interesting. So we came down. It stopped my second lot out, and then I got back in, and then I got that one off for 10 too. So now we're back in yet another scratch trade. I'm just trying to get to the other side of this. On these small bounce days, I'm trying to push this second lot for at least 3R, the other side of value. Value is a very small place right now. Boy, are they stacking up the offer too. This is kind of MGI City down here. Previous month close, previous day close.
Private. Do I enter bid offer or place limit? Most of the time I am limit ordering. So I'm using the DOM to see where it starts to taper, and I want to get in there. I want to kind of be greedy. But sometimes I'll buy bid, sell ask. Yeah. It really depends, right? What information is being relayed. If they're not filling me on the limit order, but it's like really aggressive, they're really refreshing in my direction, I'll buy bid or sell ask. But if it gets far enough, I'm just going to let the trade go. Yeah, I want to make sure I have really good entries, because one of my things is I really suck at holding trades, compared to everybody else. So I need a really good entry so that it's easier for me to properly manage it. And that's just the thing. That's how I keep the bad stuff away, right? I don't want to.
I'm going to fill this 80 guy. Okay.
Moon says, I had a good day. 1,300 PNL from an 1,800 gross. Is there a reason you need an 1,800 gross? I mean, scalpers or day traders? I'm a scalper. Yeah, my trades could just be like some holds or like a couple seconds, a minute, 5 minutes. If I'm still holding like past 10 minutes, most of my position's already off, and I'm holding for a bigger idea.
Screw it.
It's going lower. ES has moved like 1 point.
Yeah, right. It's literally not doing anything. This month open has been this 860 spot down here. Also been a spot. We're just running this, but I don't know. Not much read. They've given me two exhaustion symbols signs down here, and each one is not following through. That's 3 now. So
3 what?
Just 3 exhaustion bubbles in general on all the different time frames I'm looking at. We keep getting them, but it looks like the selling's being rewarded for now. I want it to be, but tricky on a balance day.
Yeah, now they're finally under value for the first time. So
Trump's trying to talk to Powell about cutting rates through a social media platform that Powell probably doesn't have. So that's an interesting tactic. Jerome sits down after a hard day and says, I'm going to cruise my Truth Social for a while. Geez, I'm getting yelled at in here too.
Finally, it's time to unwind. Let me pull up Truth Social. I think now the longs are good after value area low test, huh? Well, you've got an unfortunate fill.
I know.
I would say that much.
It's okay. I'm watching this spot. We just kicked off the previous month close. Time I got 312.
Says, I dare you guys to go long. I don't think longs are bad outside of value. I think longs are the likely good outcome outside value, actually. So
also, I never need dared to do anything. I'm doing enough dumb things without anybody's dare help.
Stowe's the kind of guy that says, I'll do it if you do it, but he's already doing it. He's already done it.
I'm halfway. I'm already off the bridge. Like, let's go.
Where is my screen? This week we're streaming on a different, what do you even call them, platform? So we can't do split screens. You have to like manually switch screens. Stowe, I mean, I'm flat, so there's no point in looking at my screen right now. So we have Stowe's, so we have to pretty much switch back and forth. I don't think you'd want to see my screen because I'm flat. Please soundbite that. Let's go. Yeah. It's like fading too. It's a good one. Yep. They should use that if someone gets stopped out. That last one.
Oh man,
that's a good stop one. It's like you're fading into the void. Yeah, please. I don't know how many likes we're at, but if you guys can, although Jim's not here, he can still.
Yeah, he's gonna look. I mean, he's gonna go back through.
He's gonna send me. He's gonna send me like a portfolio envelope of like pictures of my family outside of my house and stuff. I try to capture rotations, intraday market. Me, that's a scalper. Yeah, scalping. That's what I do too. I mean, there was like this question I missed earlier. Oh, for Dom vids other than yours, what else you recommend I watch or read? There's a couple things to that. For Dom videos, there's a lot of good videos. Like for XY safety. Yeah. Oh, look, Jim's in the chat. He's always watching, man.
Long way to
When they
go,
try to
boys.
when they try to threaten you in the movies and they open an envelope and it's like black and white photos of you outside your house. It's like your family at the park. It's like you know what to do. But yeah, there's like Axia has really, I mean, who that trades OrderFlow hasn't seen Axia videos, right?
I assume
For
that's what everybody
NQ
looks at.
specific, I don't know. I haven't seen any. That's why I'm kind of like making those, because I have not found any or seen any NQ specific like Dom videos for a reason. It's kind of crazy on the NQ ladder, right? But the same rules apply to other ladders. So Axia AXIA.
Yeah, that's the OG.
Yeah, that's the OG. So I would say there, as far as books, this is funny. I have downloaded for free, by means I probably shouldn't say. But I have so many trading books, I might have them all. And I have not read more than like 10 pages of one, because, and it's never because they weren't good, right? It's just like journaling. I suck at just pushing through with the trading books. So audiobooks would probably be easier, but then I got to a point where I just kind of settled into my own process, my own edge. And in my mind, it's just like, you know what, everything's working. It's fine. It's all good. I think we're okay. And then I just didn't, at the end of the day, I've never finished a trading book. So when it comes to journaling, I always say, do as I say, not as I do, because I'm not that great about it. And everyone should be.
The thing about trading books is I have the same problem with reading a physical book. I'm just not very good at it. If it's not an audiobook, it's pretty hard for me to get through it. Just because I don't have that kind of time. I mean, I read, don't get me wrong, I've read, hundreds of Pete the Cat books, but
White Shoes, dude, he has this banger song.
Oh, dude.
He's like, I got my white shoes or red shoes or something. Dude,
got
banger.
my white shoes. Got my white shoes. Yeah, there's that. There's when he loses his buttons off of his shirt. Honestly, Pete the Cat is the coolest. Nothing phases that dude. He's the best. You can't.
He would be a killer trader.
He would be
unfazed.
Unfazed. He surfs. He's chill. I assume he partakes. Just saying.
He seems the type. He seems the type.
He says groovy.
He definitely seems the type.
Yeah, we like Pete the Cat a lot. There's also this book. There's this thing, like there's this pigeon who's just like a bit of a prankster, and it's like the pigeon goes to school. The pigeon does this. The pigeon finds a hot dog. That's a very good one.
No, I've never heard of the pigeon.
The pigeon's good stuff.
Yeah, Pete the Cat. He's a high profile guy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a high profile guy. Huge following. Big influence.
I like to listen to trading books though, just because it's fun. I mean,
I think audiobooks, yes, because you can do other things meanwhile too, right? It's not like you're reading and you're only reading. You can't do other things. And it's like YouTube videos, or like podcasts, painting the tape, right? It's easy to get through those because you can just leave it on. You're listening while doing whatever you need to do. But yeah, reading, I'm not good about that.
Friend Tintin says, Pete the Cat and the Missing Cupcakes. That's right. You know who stole those cupcakes? Grumpy Toad. Because he's not very nice.
God, I hate that guy.
Grumpy Toad, he gets don't worry. He gets what's coming to him.
There's a lot of good vids on OrderFlow. Yeah, there's a lot of videos on OrderFlow on YouTube, honestly, guys. Especially now that it's becoming a lot more popularized. It's become a buzzword again, right? So even when there are traders who are showing you just straight candlesticks, they'll still say that they're showing you OrderFlow. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's just we're a hot topic right now, even though people might not be able to explain what it specifically means.
Composite Trader says XYZ doesn't strike me as a Dear Diary kind of guy. Not so much. I think if I were, though, my trading would have gotten better sooner, for sure. I say that very matter of factly. But yeah, that's why it's a do as I say, not as I do thing. Because I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say, "Oh yeah, I journal and all this," knowing I'm supposed to. Yeah, I don't. You guys get the real deal here with the afternoon gang.
Yeah, I journal every day on a YouTube channel called NinjaTrader. So I'm very lucky.
You guys actually see, you guys see Stowe's actual stats like on the platform. There's no plugging in numbers and graphs. It's literally as it is, untouched. Which
I do go back to and watch the shows. I know that might seem crazy, but if there's
it's
something
kind of like watching a recording of your trading, right? So
yeah, for sure. Especially if there's a day where I'm like, what the hell was I doing? I'll go back and watch and be like, oh, well, that there's your problem. And so I don't know if you have the ability to record yourself trade and feel like going back through and watching it, it's some edge for me. I don't know. Miss that spite fill by a tick.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, though, I do have a YouTube channel now where I post some order flow stuff. So what is it? Like and subscribe.
Oh, cool. I'll start sending people there then.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Look at this offer.
Need the Vietnamese trading book translation where every sentence sounds accusatory. Dude, I just imagine a trading coach or risk manager that's Vietnamese just talking to you in Vietnamese, you'll cry. You'll actually just cry and run from your desk. Even if he's saying nice things, you're just like, why are you saying this to me? No volley profile delta. If there's no Don, then it's not order flow. Yeah. But at the end of the day, what I think is you can trade mumbo jumbo A5 Wagyu, 360 no scope. If it makes money, it makes money. Like, don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah, I agree. People just need to define stuff for their own, purposes. Yeah. They just like to have a cool name for stuff. Works.
If you're showing me a chart with like laser arrays and a UFO, I don't know if you guys seen that picture around, but there's that new TA. It was like this super UFO ray gun into an abduction zone, but that abduction zone was actually the reversal zone.
Those are special fibs. I know that that one that was created was made to look
trying to track down that quant so
alien
we can work together. But he's a hard guy to find.
Someone in the chat told me what kind of fibs those were at some point when I was making that joke before. They're like spiral fibs or something like that.
Premium. It's fibs plus.
Yeah, 4D fibs.
But yeah, there's a million ways to skin the cat. So it's all the same stuff. People just attach different names to it over the years. What I always say is what the market's doing is what it's doing. Don't call it a liar, and you'll make money. Moon cycle OFL indicator. Oh, that's for mega premium, premium plus pro AMG. Yeah,
titanium package. Yeah, whenever you're trying to make something sound really cool, you just have to pick a metal and then go with that.
Yeah. Surgical grade titanium. This is not just titanium, guys. Yeah, just don't skin Pete the cat. Yeah. Leo doesn't even have access. Yeah.
We could never.
Do you never use trend lines? I don't.
You're losing me on this bounce.
I don't say, I don't use trend lines, but I don't think that they don't work, if that makes sense. Trend lines work. I've seen it. You've seen it. I just don't use it.
Leo's the one that draws crayons in these parts.
Yeah. Leo's actual book off of an NT Live is crazy. There's lines everywhere. I think every 5 points is a level. And sometimes the lines crisscross. Leo calls them his super premium tiger levels. It's when lines intersect. It's like every 5 points. That's what he looks at. Oh, Leo's in the chat. Oops. Still, why would you say that?
Lies. You never tell when he's going to be around to fact check us.
Yeah, it's the Tiger Stripe book.
Whenever I'm explaining Leo's
so much
playbook,
nothing, I'm just sitting here lying for no reason.
Whenever somebody asks me about Leo's playbook, I try to answer them with 2 truths and 1 lie, just to keep everybody guessing.
XY, your videos are amazing. Thank you. It takes me so long to make the videos. I hope they are providing value because I suck at it. Yeah, we had W. I apologize for that. It's the first time it's happened, but we'll figure something out by next week. We will figure something out.
Holy Moses. This trade. Is it only Tuesday right now? How am I supposed to go on after this day? How do they expect me to trade 3 more days after this?
Well, I kind of Sunday, I was like, I wonder if we have any news or whatever, because I'm like, it's going to be a short week for me. And then I saw Monday, nothing. Tuesday, nothing. And then it's just minutes tomorrow. I was like, okay, so Monday and Tuesday are probably like, that's why I've just been scalping yesterday and today. Like, it's probably going to be a lot of nothing. I'm just going to scalp. And so that's that. And
I'm trying to scalp right now. I'm actively trying to scalp.
You say it like I'm not.
I'm not swing trading for 20 points right now. I'm trying to scalp
Swinging
for 20 points.
Dude, 20. Okay, 20 right now is 4 ATR. You understand that? ATR on the 1 minute has went down to 6.5.
Oh God. Okay.
So you're looking for a 4 ATR. That's a banger. Yeah, this environment has never ever treated me well, guys. So I'm not doing anything with this unless things change at M period.
I got 2.5 minutes to the turn. Yeah.
Brian, thanks for plugging in my either Twitter or YouTube. I forget which is which. I think they're the same, actually. Yeah, I don't know much of anything. Video on my channel. Just imagine building an entire community around OrderFlow and then trade trend lines. No, Leo doesn't know it, but I'm starting a little coup. I made a secret private channel in the OFL Discord where it's only moving averages. We're just using, so I call it moving average labs. We're doing like a little underground hostile takeover. He just doesn't know it yet. Only squiggly lines. There's no order flow. Proprietary MOC. Yeah, let me load up 6 lots somewhere for this proprietary MOC trade. I'm enjoying the investment stream, guys. Yeah, we're not trading today. We're investing.
Yeah, if I hold this for another 5 minutes, I'm going to take a dividend on these 2 lots. Good God. Oh, yeah, this is goofy. But we are just stuck in MGI City down here.
How many MACD indicators are too many? Oh, even I don't have MACD. I have EMAs 1 through 20. All of them. Cross of death. What is that? That's like the what was it, like a 13 over 30 cross or something, and then you take the pullback, something like that. Yeah,
you got to do when the 15 crosses VWAP and pulls back, that's your signal to.
Is that literally what it is?
I don't know. These dudes come up with all kinds of weird stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe I'll create a 360 no scope A5 Wagyu setup. Just got to figure out what it is first.
Yeah, we could come up with it right now. We have the time.
Hold on. Don't say too much. I need to sell this course for $300.
All right, fair.
Got to play it close.
I only ask if you create a new room for this strategy. Just let me in it for free so I can have access to the premium emojis. That's the important part for me.
Stowe is a dedicated emote maker.
Lots of people trade for money. I trade to be invited to exclusive Discords with premium emojis.
To super cool rooms with super cool dudes. Call it the Nobu. No, that's what my private room will be called. Nobu. Who's my NBA team? It's funny. I'm born and raised in LA, but I'm a Spurs fan. There's a lot that there's a nuance there. So my favorite player is Vince Carter. Vince Carter was the man for me, right? The reason I'm a Spurs fan is because growing up in LA, Laker fans really rubbed me the wrong way. It's like a big bandwagon, and they're really like, you live in LA. Not many of them are actually watching basketball or know basketball, but they'll say the craziest stuff. And the Spurs were kind of like the opposite, right? Low key, they play right, they do the right thing, they play team ball, and they were just the total opposite. And they were the ones giving LA that work. And so that's why I started as a Spurs fan, stayed a Spurs fan. And it's like it's a Spurs culture is something like I can actually respect, right? It's not like they're not doing trades, hiring mercenaries, essentially. They're building teams from the ground up. They're developing. It's a good culture, as you can see right now. So Spurs fan living in LA, and then on the football side, Eagles fan living in LA. It's funny because the Spurs and the Eagles, two different things. Eagles are they're crazy. They're fans of the craziest. But when I was a kid, they had the coolest jersey color. So it is what it is.
You want me to drop the hammer, Job? I would love somebody to lift the hammer, if anything. I don't know. I'm just sitting here while every offer that's ever existed just sits on the book here at 890s.
Yeah, composite. They like them churls.
They sure do. They sure
like
do.
Them churls. Yeah, my favorite, Ginobili. He's my favorite Spur, yeah, because he was the one that Pop could never really tame, and that says a lot. He's an outlaw. He's kind of like Stowe. He's an outlaw.
I'm just a contrarian in all things, but markets, I think. But everything else, I'm just like,
yeah, you're definitely not in markets.
No, this is the one part of my life where I like to try to chase a trend. But other than that, I like to deal. I like to deal my own deck when it comes to what I'm up to. I might just quit from exhaustion here in a second, XY. We got the turn and then nothing happened.
Job, I don't blame you. Eagles fans they're crazy. And living in LA, the Eagles have sucked for so long. I've never seen any Eagles merch until they won, like back in what was that, 16, 17? All of a sudden there's Eagles fans everywhere. I'm like, nah. You guys were never there. Bandwagoners. You worked Tony Parker's wedding. What'd you do?
My goodness.
If you had a better Philly, you'd have TP.
Well, I assume Job's a Steelers fan. But we don't have like a proper rivalry with Philadelphia. In either way. Like we don't like Eagles and Steelers, not the rivalry.
The rivalry is just an NFC thing.
Yeah, and so Phillies and NFC Phillies and Pirates also not a rivalry.
So it's just it's Eagles, Commanders, Giants, and the loser Cowboys.
Holy Moses.
Peter Damst. Better than Diddy's party. You don't know that. You don't know that.
Did you go?
Yeah, you don't know
that. Did you go to Diddy's party? Because that's the only way.
Name all of them then. Oh yeah, McNabb. Those are the days too, man. I remember that Super Bowl when they saw the Patriots back in like 2004 or something with McNabb, and they got destroyed. I wasn't happy. I was a sad little kid. Philly fans are awful. They're the worst. I think they might be the worst in sports, all of sports. But Philly sports, is crazy, man. Even the Sixers, right? You don't do well, they're just gonna boo you, like Ben Simmons. But it was kind of warranted, to be honest. But you get the idea.
If this bid gets through this seller, we're going to 40K instantly.
You heard it here first.
This is nuts.
You heard it here first, guys. If Stowe gets TP1, buy it all because it's going to 40.
Look at this. Look at these turkeys. It's just prices. Price is frozen.
Yeah. The leg to leg is showing some real absorption there. It's it's terrible when right on downside of this little range is a trapped selling, right? And then right here is absorbed buying.
Yeah. Pain.
So that's a market that can never move. XYZ, what's your YouTube channel? I think it's literally XYZ with 3 E's trades. I have to double check that. Maybe someone in chat can help me. I'm not too sure, but it should be that. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Why you guys kill the vol? Nick, I'm sorry. You got to type to me in Vietnamese. I can't read. We're doing Rosetta Stone today. Production's gone. We're doing whatever we want. We're doing. Are there any buyers on the book? The book, I look at the book and it's a Pete the Cat book.
Yeah,
it's not even a level 2.
There's literally everybody on the planet down here. There's I've never seen volume like this.
All sellers want to sell 92. All buyers want to buy 91.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening.
Faded from it. Yeah, I've never seen that video, but that's funny.
Production's gonna unplug it and plug it back in.
Stand by.
That might work.
No, we've got the algo in 13 minutes. You might get like a 8-point move out of this. That's 1.5 ATRs right now. You might get a mover.
I can't believe you're not even joking because it literally is 1.5 ATRs.
Can't find me. Maybe because my YouTube channel is like worthless and the algorithm won't pull it up right now because it's not like, I don't know. Honestly,
we need to get to XY's channel and start liking and subscribing. That's what we got to do.
I don't know what it is, guys. If you can't find it, I'm gonna pull up Google Chrome right now. Let's see. I don't know what it is. Well, you can go. Okay, you know what? I know what you could do is you can go to my Twitter, and then there's literally a link to it on my Twitter. And I can tell you with a high degree of certainty that my Twitter handle is XYZ Trades with 3 E's. But other than that, maybe the algorithm hates me. Who knows? I'm new to all this stuff, so I can't really tell you. I just started posting on Twitter like 2 months ago. So. Quant Tower. No, we don't use Quant Tower.
Now we test 80 again.
Thanks, Ben.
Oh, my.
Oh, trading. Wait. Trading? XYZ trading? Is it that? Yeah, I don't know, guys.
You don't remember? For real?
I don't know, man. I'm new to the social media what do you call your influencer stuff? They got like SEO and like you got to do the right keywording and stuff. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Like Stowe, I'm just a guy.
Yeah, it's much easier that way, honestly. Not having to think about that stuff.
But yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Anyone that's in the chat trying to square it away. I'm not too sure, but it's there. I know it's there because I uploaded it at some point. $10 still. We're getting a crazy 7-point move either way, up or down.
Probably gonna smack this monthly open.
Who is that guy up there in the 90s?
I don't know.
Like the order flow is so like it's ledgy.
Yeah.
There's just a passive order that keeps refilling and it doesn't even budge. Not even for like a point. Not even 4 ticks. It's really weird. I would say usually doesn't settle that way. So if all's right in the world, we will trade above the 93s. If not, the matrix is broken. We need to restart it because this ain't right. It's really like flat up there. Should be more tapered.
It's yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like what's happening. I don't like
the
what's
ATR.
happening.
The ATR moved up. It's 7 now.
Oh, thanks, ATR.
We're getting there.
What am I trying to get? 12 points out of this?
1.5.
We've
crazy.
Come down and tested 80 like 9,000 times.
1.5 ATR. You're crazy. It's crazy as this session went on, it actually got worse. I didn't think that'd be possible. How often do we not take out overnight highs or lows? I think we take it out at like a 90 to 95% rate.
Yeah.
Probability. So this is it's not a good market. It was in the morning.
It doesn't mean it can't I would say it's definitely not going to happen today.
But you don't think the algo can drive this thing 100 points?
I mean, maybe, who knows? I wouldn't casually bet $500 on it if that's what you're asking me. But
oddly specific, but okay. Yeah. How many likes are we at, guys? I'm surprised people are here watching this. Thanks for being on. We're doing our best.
We're doing something. Yeah. Selling's gonna win.
You think NinjaTrader will, you know, I'm gonna find my YouTube link. I'm gonna paste it in here. And if you guys don't hear from me again, just know why. I probably got banned. I don't how do I even find my link? Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, I'm gonna go on my Twitter. Gary, you pasted it? I don't. Maybe it got filtered, Gary. I don't see it. Here, let me shamelessly plug my stuff.
Do it.
Bam.
Please do. And then I'm gonna plug it later on Twitter too.
Turns out it is XYZ Trades, so I don't know why YouTube hates me. I don't know why YouTube hates me, but it does. Yeah, there it is. 2 links. And we're going to need to bump the likes up because Stowe needs a move. Oh, it's moving the other way. That ain't good.
It's doing all kinds of stuff. I'm too close. I'm too close to it to not get stopped out at the algo.
Thanks, production. Yeah.
Passive. I'm trying to watch if this passive seller is reloading at 80 now. It looks like he is.
We need to get to at least 200 or, yep, there's Jim.
Jim.
You guys ain't going nowhere. I hear it in my sleep, in my nightmares. Are they going anywhere? Yeah, Gary, did it get filtered? I don't know. I didn't see it. Sorry, my bad. But I appreciate it, Gary. Thanks. Links get auto removed from people who don't have permissions. Oh, so did mine even show up? Yeah, production got it. Thankfully.
Get out of here, seller. The passive guide 80s still trying.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to plug the link to my Twitter and YouTube in there, but I guess it got filtered. But they got me. Production got me.
That's nice.
They're so good. You're back.
I mean,
is it comeback season?
Well, I spent the last 10 minutes trying to lift an offer with my mind, and I think
we're onto something.
It worked for a second. I've been going back through and watching all these Marvel movies that I didn't.
It's the Professor X strategy.
So, yeah, and I'm doing something like that. Nope. And I took my focus off it for 10 seconds, and then there it went. So apparently,
you just need more screen time.
That would be cool. A trading school, but it's X-Men instead.
You have to lift with your mind. See, that's level 6 data.
Yes, there is no spoon. I guess that's Matrix.
If you can't bend the spoon, you're not going to make it. Find something else to do. How is there 2 number 1s in the chat? Yeah, Joe, thanks. Please help us out. Or Jim punishes us. Oh, yeah. JD got dethroned. Hate to see it. Yeah, psychic trading is hard. I think Stowe is more efficient when he's got food. Stowe is more efficient as a psychic trader when he's got food in him, so it might be time for him to eat something.
It's true. I mean, if I didn't have to rush that sandwich, and I missed trailing my runner. I've also had way too much coffee today. I think I'm like a full 2 cups overdosed at the moment. I didn't do it on purpose. I think I just lost track of, I don't know. We had a weird morning because our kid got up at 3 and I was like having a full conversation with me, and I was awake for only like the second half of it. And I found myself in the kitchen pouring milk, and so yeah, and then we overslept. So yeah, everything's been crazy today. But I think I'm overdosed. It's the only way to explain what's going on.
Yeah, Leo, do you think I should like the chat for all the lies and slander about me?
That's pretty funny. Poor Leo. He's having a nice day. He's like, oh, I'll check out my friends, see what they're up to.
Yeah, saying all this, saying all this garbage.
All right, Kane. Where you at, homie?
What percentage of my trade is longs versus shorts? I don't know. It depends what the market's doing. If the market is largely on a higher time frame short, most of my trades are short side. I do my best never to try to call the market a liar. I'd rather just not take a position. Yeah, so it'll be dependent on what the market's doing on a broader time frame. Yeah, driver's got our back.
Okay, thanks, driver.
We didn't say anything. We were just talking about Vietnamese gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Totally innocent.
I'll have to learn this language, XY, so we can talk in code at the table.
I don't know if you want to do that. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, we'll pin that.
All right,
cool. I don't know if you understand what you're saying right now.
There's our algo. Oh, I didn't even get. Oh, we don't have Kane.
Oh, no,
Attention
sound
traders.
bites. Did you see that banger 1 ATR move for like 7 points off of the algo?
I got my 12. I got my 12 off the first lot.
Dude,
so
12 today is like 50. I can't believe you're that greedy.
It's been a miracle.
And now back in. That was nice. Now back to the range.
Yeah, now we're just back to 90 again.
Italian? I can speak Italian. Watch.
Very nice. Wait, that's Borat.
That's a clip. Italian. That's a clip.
I like
Italian Borat.
Oh man, that's funny.
You know, this might be the lowest quality trading stream we've put out.
I mean, but
anything but.
The high quality jokes are still here.
You win some, you lose some, you know. It's balanced.
I can't believe I've been in this trade for an hour.
And it worked.
This is great. Well, it half worked so far. I saw a question earlier that said, how many times are you going to get stopped out before you stop going long? The answer is 3 full stops. And then I will stop messing around at the bottom of this value area. But I keep getting these you know.
Oh yeah, you're always getting one off.
I get half off.
The trade is like paid for, so to speak.
Yeah. So if you take 3 of those, then that's basically like taking no trades. And then ideally I can get 4R to the other side of value on one of them. So that ends up being the trade that makes money. That's just my balanced day strategy anyway. Just zoom in till it hurts.
Stowe's next YouTube video. How to turn a 6-point range into a 60-point range with one simple trick.
Summer market's got you down. Don't worry.
You can be that guy. You can be the narrator that narrates those pharmaceutical commercials where they're telling you all of the most heinous side effects, and it's a family having fun, you know, on a trampoline or something with the sunshine.
Couple of beers.
It's like you might puke your intestines out, and it's like a guy holding his kid in the air having a blast.
Man, algo time. Didn't do anything. That was so
as expected.
Well, I had fun. I at least laughed a lot. That was good. That's all we can really ask for.
Yeah, when the market's doing nothing, gotta find something to do.
I'll book a small red day today, just a tiny one.
If you guys don't see us next week, production gave us a very stern talking to.
I know for a fact they're back there pulling clips, having the best time ever. So,
Gary, that's interesting. It's destined, Gary.
Double or nothing, algo.
Is it time? Oh, 1 minute.
Almost.
The double or nothing isn't as crazy, right? So you might get like a half ATR, so you'll get like a nice 4-point move. A 4-point ripper.
I think price is just destined to stay at this previous day close. They just really need to be unchanged.
Is there an add-on that puts the labels at the end of... I don't know. This is the OFL MGI study. So it automatically does that, but I don't know if you're asking the wrong guy. I don't really know much of anything.
Yeah, it's just a big study that can show you like 50 different MGI levels. And then you can just decide which ones to plot. So these are the ones that I have decided to plot for myself. Spicy now.
Yeah, Nick's gonna lose his spot on the show, and it's because of us. Yeah, Leo says they had to rewrite some code. Yeah. Hey, you're moving.
Something.
You're up like 2 ATRs. This is insane.
Something's happening.
Look at how close to your stop the market has gone like 4 times. Did you
Quite
move
close.
that thing ever?
No.
That is.
I did get into it here, so I wasn't in a trade when this triggered, but
Okay.
it did get here and here. So yeah, I've been 3 points from death.
Definitely
twice.
Worked for it.
Yeah, they give you extra points if you get. It's a lot like horseshoes.
Oh, it's like a spiteful activated.
Yeah, spiteful activated.
Got it. New edge.
Spiteful bonus.
This is called the spiteful setup long.
Fat Fish wants me to cut it at VWAP. That's what a sane person would do.
You've got the wrong guy.
Unfortunately, when the chat says stuff to me like that, my body goes, now that's the last place I'll cut it.
Dude,
I don't know
you guys think he's joking, but if one more person tells him to cover, he's going to add on two lots. He's going to mark it by two
very,
lots.
very predictable that way. We won't double down in the last 4 minutes. Only a sane person would do that.
Double down. After the double down, I'll go. Only one man. Hey, it's almost the close. Time flies when you're having fun.
I know. Kinda. This was a good time. How's your teaching going?
It's good. It's cool. It's cool seeing progress. Like I tell everybody, he might be the first and last mentee. It is very time consuming. It is, but it's very it's rewarding. I would say so. It's very rewarding to see the changes, implementations, and pretty much like instant results, right? Because just
that's so cool.
Implementing simple things, it can cut out a lot of fat in the game, and then it's cool to see the proof of concepts occur, and then you just tie it together. So that's cool, rewarding.
I feel like I've seen you start like really getting into it. Like I can tell.
Well, actually, it's because that was the first time you've been in the OFL stream. I've actually been doing it for like 3 years now.
Oh no, that's not the first time I've been in the stream. I just mean like you talking about your mentee and like.
Yeah, it's not advertised for a reason, because it's one, we're gonna test it out to see if it's a thing I want to continue with. Maybe not. But yeah, no, I've been my alpha, my entire edge has been on full display in OFL for like 3 years now. It's been a while, and then the mentee is actually an OFL member, so
okay,
works out. It's more streamlined, but I don't know. I'm thinking about starting a paid room for like I think I'm gonna do 10,000 a month, but if you buy the year, it's only 1,000.
Nice. That's a deep discount.
Hey. Hey, right?
That's cool.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Of course. Oh my God. I mean, you'd be stupid not to buy that. You're saving.
It's a no-brainer.
So much money.
10,000 for the month if you're not too sure, right? Just to get your feet wet. But 1,000 for the year. Now everyone in the chat's going, "It's me. I'm the mentee. It's me."
I'd like to say it was me, but we all know it's not. based on how I traded this mess.
Leo says I would do the monthly, to be honest. Yeah, you really want to know what you're getting into first. So, but no, there's a lot of new faces. Today we ran into the first ever problem of people not being able to get into the stream. in the OFL Discord. And I'm waiting for the big bosses to give me permissions to do a stages, because I think we have to do that. But there's a lot of new faces, which is cool. Do I have an NinjaTrader workspace? It's a default OFL workspace.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying too.
Tweaks.
I've gotten some messages about that that are just like, how's your workspace set up? And I'm like, let me tell you, I don't know, because OFL did it for me, and they can do it for you too if you're in that. If you buy the thing, they'll also hook you up with a good workspace.
I'm not the best like chart maker. I just rip off Leo's stuff and then tweak it. So
yep.
I rip off Leo's chart and I delete all the lines every 5 points, like all the levels that are on there. And he keeps calling it the Titanium Tiger Plus book, and you have to rename it and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I do all that, and then it's my chart. But yeah, market's closed.
All right,
and you're still. Oh, he's flat. Finally,
I guess I'll take 8 points on that. I don't know,
dude. That's a whole ATR right now.
I know, it's a whole ATR.
Banger.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us today, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I'm trading on Wednesday, assuming tomorrow's Wednesday. Cool. Yep, I'll be on at 11, and then Nick and Leo.
Me and Nick.
You and Nick. Yep. Sorry. Yep. And then XY and Nick in the afternoon. So come back, keep hanging out. Hopefully we have more of a range trade.
Yeah.
Something to do. Sounds good. Well, again, everybody remember the most important lesson for the day is be safe out there and be good to each other. Peace out.